this is going to be a controversial video for a lot of people. I am a person who looks at things objectively. I don't put my politics into things. I don't put my own emotions over the message, because that dilutes the artist's work. So what I'll try to do is give you what I got from it. And obviously, it's going to evoke certain things, whatever the case is, but I'm going to do my best to be objective. Do my best. I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to do my best. His next to red. What's up, everybody? It's your man with the plan, and I'm back with another video. And today, you can see that thumbnail, you can read that title. Before we get into this video, shout out to Upchurch, by the way, man. Just wanted to salute that man. He is a real one. He is a real one. He subscribed to my channel a couple days back. I couldn't even believe it. I thought I was being trolled. But shout out to him, man. He's actually embedded in his community. And there's a video he does after this one I'm going to react to. Hope to not just react to it, but we're going to really go deep dive into it. I'm going to really kind of just listen and try to respond to some of the things that he's saying. Really introspective brother. Really talented, man. I really dig his music. I really dig his style. As an artist, I appreciate what he's doing, and I really appreciate how tapped in he is and embedded he is within his community and how he tries his perspective on it. And I'm a small YouTuber, man. I'm just a simple man who goes to work, try to take care of his family, and do the best by people that I can. And I'm not a clout chaser. I got no big following. The fact that he decided to watch my video and subscribe, man, it means a lot. He doesn't have to do that. So he's definitely for the people. And I appreciate artists who go in with that mentality and do what they feel is best and not what's trendy and trying to impress other people. I respect the hell out of that. Go support that man. Go follow his YouTube channel. Very talented brother. But back to the promo. We're going to talk about that, but back to the promo. If you haven't, go ahead and like the channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you have anything that you will respond to, go ahead in that comment section. Put it in the comments, react, respond, talk about. Just put it in there. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified of my weekly uploads, because I am getting back to upload weekly. I appreciate everybody joining me on today's video. Also, guys, go to my playlist, check it out. I don't just do music reactions. I do gaming reactions. I do anime reactions. I do show reactions, movie reactions. I do it all. I have an amalgamation of different content that I react to, talk about, and engage with the community that I have and I'm building here. So just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of it. Watch at your own leisure, binge it. Just gives you a little bit of a refuge, a place of refuge where you can go away. Get away from the outside negativity and just enjoy talking about whatever it is that's unrelated to the outside world. And just take a load off and just be in that. And I hope to be able to provide that for you for 5 to 15 minutes depending on my video length. Also, go into the description. I'm getting back into streaming. Go follow me on Twitch. We'll be streaming. I stream every Saturday mornings. I always put a short up on my YouTube channel telling you I'm going live. But if you go follow me, you'll get notified immediately when I go live. And I'm getting back into doing that on a more consistent basis as well. So just help me build my following up. I appreciate it. Your boy appreciates you. Okay. With that being said, let's get into this reaction. Let's get it. Culture vultures. Isn't it a scary world without culture to be vulture tours? Scared, actually vulture. Maybe it's innovative. All right, I'm gonna turn this all the way up. Next to it, my next to it. That's a dope bite, dog. They said my next to it. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't
Blame God for my southern roots. Thank him also cause I got the juice. Leaving marks all on these music dudes. Like burnouts do with a 302. We them, holla boys. Tatted up, missing teeth and scars. Gang shit off the front board. Grew up on a blowtorch. We ain't known no Scotch torch. All we knew was Highland Rim, case of beer and some race cars. Alpha male with the straight bars. Dixie made me do it like I do. And if you got a problem with my side of town, just know we ain't finna budge for you. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get aired. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, neck's too red. My neck's too red. They gon' have to wait till I die. I done made it up too high. With this system I won't fly. No rich folks can rob me with rides. I done bought them all, left them in the field. Shit, my daily driver is a rat ride. The day I was born in Music City is the day that mainstream got outlawed. If the devil's dead stairs, I ain't never scared. Roll with me or without me, either way I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Going on like 10 years. Up motherfucking church 615 till I'm out of here. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get aired. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, neck's too red. My neck's too red. You.
Yeah. Shout out to church. We got to talk about that one, boy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, bruh. I like that. We got to talk about it. So, I feel like this is going to be a controversial video for a lot of people. I am a person who looks at things objectively. I don't put my politics into things. I don't put my own emotions over the message because that dilutes the artist's work. So what I'll try to do is give you what I got from it. And obviously it's going to evoke certain things, whatever the case is, but I'm going to do my best to be objective. Do my best. I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to do my best. His neck's too red. That first line where he talks about where he grew up was 90% white. This is going to throw people off because first, people are sensitive as fuck. I'm sorry, but the people are sensitive and they're going to try to twist what he's doing in this into something that is not. And I like he's playing with it. He's playing with the imagery, but he is very articulate and smart about what he's showing and how he's showing it. All this was to me was a love song to his roots. That's all it was. This was a love song to roots. This was him saying to the people he grew up with, the people, the where he came from, like, hey, I'm still me. I haven't changed. I'm not gonna change. They keep saying that my next trend, that my shit won't trend. Look how far I've made it without having to betray who I am and where I come from. And they can say what they want to say, but I'm 615 to the day I die. Respect. I respect that. You know, he's standing 10 toes down on his roots, embedded. And that takes a lot of balls because it's easy to become trendy nowadays. You're chasing the sound and you can get lost, lose our identity within that. And all he's talking about really is, you know, they say his neck's too red. You know, they say his slang won't get aired, you know. And to an extent, you kind of, yeah, that's, I can see that. I can see people telling them that you got to do this, you got to do that if you want to you want to make it. You know, you gotta, and how much are you willing to sacrifice? How much are you willing to chip away at yourself to gain something that isn't really that important, right? For me, integrity is everything. Above all, I don't care about the. I gotta. I'm not chasing money. Man of purpose, man of intentionality. Relationships are the most important thing to me. Now, obviously, money helps. We ain't saying like it don't, but if you're willing to do anything and compromise everything to get to that dollar, I there's got to be certain limits on things, and for me, I got limits. To him, he's an artist who makes music that he's not trying to. He makes music for himself, and not in a selfish way, like, oh, this is just my. He's an artist who creates without a pursuit of validation. It's a pursuit. He's not pursuing validation. He's pursuing connection. That's a different. That's a different type of artist. And whether you agree with what he's rapping about or making music about, what you can't say is he's not being real. You can't say that. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you understand it or not, you cannot say he's not being real. And that's something that I respect. I respect the hell out of that. And I understand what he was doing. He's just, hey man, this is who I am. This is where I came up. He can't help where he came up from. He can't help it. That's where he grew up. He grew up in a spot that was 90% white. It is what it is. They were called rednecks, and they this is how they lived. This is what they did. You know? And I'm sure he can go into the details and the weeds of it, whether what they did was good or bad, and the different trials and tribulations of being in that type of life, and being not type of life, but just growing up the way he grew up. That's his story. It's his story, and either it's not for you to agree on. It's just what it is. And I love the song because he said it is my next to red, and it is what it is. I'm not going to betray my people or I'm not going to not talk about what I grew up with. I'm not going to not be me. I'm not going to change who I am to appease motherfuckers I don't even like or even know or even, you know, excuse me, have an attachment to or are inspired by. Like, what are you talking about? This is what got me this far, and this is what I'm going to continue to do to keep going and keep making those connections, because that ultimately is what drives him, that connection and in that community, that sense of community. Man, I can keep going about on this one. Again, I like the vocals. I really like his vocals. I did not know he could sing like that. He has that voice, man, that can really cross genres, which is that's a great talent. Again, I feel like a lot of people are going to be triggered by this, and people are so freaking sensitive nowadays. But if you really listen to what he was saying, like, I just sat back and listened to it. It's like, yep, I can see that. Yep, okay, yep, okay. I can see people saying that. Yep, okay, and him just being defiant and be like, nah, man. And in essence, it's the most hip hop thing you can do. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Hip hop is counterculture. I'm being counted to the culture that's being pushed on me. You're telling me I got to be this way. I'm telling you, fuck you. I'm not. Excuse my language, but it is the cat's out the bag at this point. I kind of let a couple F's go here and there, but that is what it is, bro. And either you with it or you're not. If you think my neck's too red, so be it. It is what it is. And I grew up with some, I grew up. I'm not gonna go to my origin story, but I have more of an understanding of what Upchurch is talking about than you probably would think, and I'll just leave it at that. And obviously I'm not saying that I'm a redneck or anything like that. I'm just saying I have closer ties to people who would consider themselves rednecks than you would think. And not just like, oh, we're like family, people I'll die for. Like, so I understand these people on a deeper level than you would think. And the biggest takeaway the biggest thing I can say is it's, it's, I know people like church and they're really about that life in the sense of where their values lie. And whether you agree with that or not, it's not for you. It's not up for debate to him. He's going to do what he needs to do regardless and stay true to him regardless. And that's to me is high integrity. That to me is what it's about. That to me is something that I respect about the man Church. He's a real one. You could tell. And I may not like or agree with everything he says, but I'm not gonna jump to conclusion. This song in particular was dope. I understand the audience he's speaking to. I may not be a part of that per se. That doesn't take away the respect I have for him for speaking his truth, being 10 toes down. Because for me, I've watched hip hop since I was since I was knee high to a caterpillar. Some of y'all know that reference. And there's too many people in the game who come in and say they're one way, then we find out it's really not like that. Oh, I shoot, shoot, kill, kill. You're really not like that. And it waters down the community. It waters down hip hop. It makes us worse, puts in a worse place to have those type of jokers in the game. And even they're even in the game today. And ultimately, I don't care where it comes from. I don't care where it comes from. But the essence of hip hop is being real, speaking to your environment, speaking to how you grew up, speaking to what you've seen, and not necessarily what you think people want to hear. Are y'all hearing me? Man, y'all about to get me, man. Church. I'll end with it at church. So with that being said, man, that was a dope video. Shout out to Church. If y'all go ahead, I'll have the video in the description so y'all can go watch it yourself. Go subscribe to that man. And if you had an issue with this song, get out of here. Go listen to it. Go listen to it. And actually hear the man and not project whatever bullshit or virtual signal, whatever bullshit you want to try to virtual signal without understanding the actual message and what he's trying to say. He's just a man who grew up the way he grew up and isn't scared to speak on it. I respect that as another man. So, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Street Squad. Shout out to Church. If y'all enjoyed this video, let me know. Hit me with that like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, my friends, remember, love, live, laugh, enjoy today. Good tomorrow's a promise. Peace.